What's happening? What's happening with it? Y'all already know what it is. You tuned in to another episode of Everything Boxing. There you go talking that boxing again. And yeah, you know, we got another one for you today. And when you come in the building, make sure that you smash on the like button, jump in the comments, and let me know that you're in the building. And salute to everybody that, you know, my man's is already in the building. Mr. Mechanical in the building. What's happening with it? Salute. Crush the Legend in the building. What's going down with it? Salute to y'all. And like I said, we got another one. So, you know, almost the end of the year. Almost the end of the year, but we still in here and we still got a lot to talk about. So when you come in the building, make sure that you smash on the like button. You know what I'm saying? And then, like I said, hop in the comment section. Let me know you're in the building. My man Omega Red in the building. What's happening with it, Big Omega? Yeah. Terry Sims, what's happening with it? Salute. Catman 785, salute to you. What's good with it? Mike Ryan, what's happening with it? Yeah, happy holidays to you too, man. Even though, you know, I don't really celebrate Christmas and Thanksgiving like that, but I do a New Year's celebration with the kids, with my kids and everybody. Warren Kelly, what's happening with it? Salute to you. Yeah. A lot going down. You know, we got a couple end of the year cards that's going down. I appreciate it, Mr. Mechanical. Free Smoke, what's happening with it? Salute. Yeah, we got the end of the year card going down. We got that pay-per-view with Charles Martin and Luis Ortiz, which, you know, I mean, look like they trying to get money, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the year any way they can. They put that card on pay-per-view, which is not a pay-per-view card. You know what I'm talking about? That's a card, really, to real talk. Why they not putting that card on Showtime? You know what I'm saying? Showtime, PBC, they all basically pretty much in cahoots together, pretty much the same, you know, thing. I don't understand why they don't put Charles Martin and Luis Ortiz on Showtime. Like, that's not a pay-per-view card. I mean, then they complain about people streaming. Yeah, people definitely gonna stream that. Who really finna pay for Charles Martin and Luis Ortiz? And I like both. I like both fighters. I like Luis Ortiz. I like Charles Martin. I like both of the fighters. But come on, let's keep it 100. Who's actually about to pay to see Charles Martin and Luis Ortiz? You know what I'm talking about? Warren Kelly, what's happening with it? Mr. Mechanical said it's all heavyweight, but even at $50, it still ain't worth it. See, this is the thing, man. They can't keep feeding them. They can't keep telling the fans, fuck you. We'll do what we want to do, because that's what they really telling you. They telling y'all, fuck you. We don't care about what the fuck y'all want to see. We gonna put on what we want to put on. We gonna do what we want to do, right? They don't really, y'all gotta understand that. Y'all get so emotional over these fighters and promotional companies, and y'all gotta understand these promotional companies and 90% of these fighters, they don't give a fuck about you. They don't give a fuck about me. They don't care about none of us. You know what I'm talking about? They look at this shit as a business. They look at y'all as a fucking payday. Once y'all start understanding that shit, you know what I'm saying? You're going to learn a lot more. They don't care about that shit. Once a fighter get to a certain level, they don't give a fuck about you. Once the promotional companies, they don't give a fuck about you. That's why Leonard Ellaby says what he says. Leonard Ellaby told y'all. Then y'all will still get on there and cry and whine. Oh, you saying this about Floyd Mayweather? And come on, man. They ain't caring about y'all. They really don't. How many fighters do you see once they get on the microphone say, I want to thank the fans, because if it wasn't for the fans, all this would be. How many of your favorite fighters you see say that shit? I'm just asking. So, like I said, we they put Luis Ortiz and Charles Martin on pay-per-view. It's a solid fight. I'm not tripping, but it's not a pay-per-view fight at all. You can't continue to say fuck the fans, we'll do what we want, because the fights that we want to see that we'll pay for, y'all ain't making y'all not, putting your foot forward to make that happen. For the most part. Some of the fights we see, but for the most part, they not doing that. Well, I say boxing need to get some motherfucking some nuts behind it. You dig what I'm saying? Boxing needs a Dana White. Ain't no way motherfucking Oscar Valdez should be able to, fighters like Oscar Valdez should be able to sit around without having to fight the other fighter in a weight class like a Shakur Stevenson. Nah. Matter of fact, he number one. I mean, you number one, he number two. Yeah, you got to fight him. That's how shit goes. Fighters that's never accomplished nothing that we've never heard of in boxing, they should be number two in the number one mandatory and number two mandatory. Why is that? Boxing fucked up all the way around. You know what I'm saying? And we going into another year, and boxing ain't gonna get no better. It's not gonna get no better. My man 503 Line, what's happening with it? Salute. DP Rocker in the building, what's happening with it? Bud Queequee, what's happening with it? Let me see who else we got in the building. That I missed. Tim Muse, what's happening with it? K Savoy, what's happening with it? Salute. Mr. Mechanical says the Rice versus Coffee rematch might end up being better than Ortiz Mark. Oh yeah, I forgot that fight was on there. That's a solid fight. I think Rice, the first fight, Rice really underestimated Coffee. You know what I'm saying? Or was it? No, Coffee underestimated Rice. The first fight, Coffee really underestimated Rice. And you know what I'm saying? Yeah. That Rice got a whole bunch of motherfucking coffee poured on it, and motherfucking sizzled that goddamn rice out. You know what I'm saying? He burnt up the rice. Coffee went in there. They poured coffee on the rice and burnt up the rice. Or, it was rice that won and coffee that lost. Mixing them up. I'm mixing them up. You know what I'm saying? But y'all get the thing. You know what I'm saying? Rice went in there prepared. He came in off of, I think he came in off of very short notice. And that was one of the biggest upsets that happened. That was one of the biggest upsets that happened. But it's not talked about a lot because they not two big names. But yeah. You know what I'm saying? Rice pulled off a big upset when he beat Coffee. But I never, like me, it didn't really surprise me because, I wasn't too high on Coffee anyway, to tell you the truth. I wasn't really too high on Coffee anyway. Phil J508, my man Polo Sports Talk Entertainment. I was never too high on him anyway, man. You know what I'm saying? Anthony Alexander, salute to you. Appreciate you, brother. Clarence McClain, what's happening with it? Todd Swindle, what's happening with it, man? Where you been at, man? I ain't seen you in a long minute. What's good? Salute to Todd Swindle from that ATL. Um, but yeah, it's some solid fights on that card. I'm gonna try to pull up the fight card for y'all to go down the whole list. Luis Ortiz, but like I said, it's not pay-per-view. But hey, 3 years from now, the way they ride, 3 years from now, everything finna be on pay-per-view. You know what I'm saying? What can we say is pay-per-view and what's not pay-per-view 3 years from now? You feel me? Look like that's the way they starting to roll. And we never really talked about that Luis Ortiz versus Charles Martin. And in a little bit, I want to get everybody picks. Not right now, but once I go down this the whole undercard of the Luis Ortiz and Charles Martin, I want to get everybody picks. Let me see. Let's go down this undercard. Let me see if it come up. Let me see. Damn, my phone it froze up on me. All right, here we go. Yes, what I'm saying, Case of boy, these boxing promoters and these fighters, you know what I'm saying? They don't respect the fans. They don't give a fuck what you want to see. Okay, here's the main. Wait, let me see. So the main card is Gerald Washington versus Ali Aaron. Trash. Frank Sanchez versus Carlo Negron. That's a cool fight. You know what I'm saying? That's a cool fight. And Luis Ortiz versus Charles Martin. That's the main card. So the main card is pretty much trash itself for the main event. And let me see who else. They don't really got. I'm trying to find what the undercard looking like. I'm trying to see what the undercard looking like. I don't know. Hold on. Let me try to see if I can pull it up by boxing schedule. And I'm gonna give y'all the full. I'm trying to give y'all the full card. It's on January the 1st, so it's on New Year's Day. And see, this is another thing, right? This is another thing, y'all, right? They giving us a pay-per-view, right? They putting this fight on pay-per-view, right? And this whole time I've been trying to find the whole undercard for the fight. And how are you gonna give me a pay-per-view card if it's that hard for me to go on my phone and find out what the undercard is for the fights? Who on the undercard? You can't even really, it's hard to find out who's even on the undercard, but they want you to pay for this. It is what it is, but y'all hit my like button. Y'all hit my like button. If y'all got a link that I could pull up that gives me the full undercard, not just the televised, the full undercard, not just the main event undercard, the full undercard, send it to me. Yeah, so send it to me. You know what I'm saying? Drop it in the link if you got it. Because I couldn't find it. John Kramer, salute to you, man. Salute to you. My man Todd Swindle says that's because they have some cab drivers on the undercard. Yeah, but I mean, you want me to pay for an event, right? But I don't even know who fighting. I don't know who all fighting on the card because it's that hard for me. I should be able to put in Charles Martin versus Luis Ortiz card, and it should pull right up. I shouldn't have to be searching for 10 minutes to find who on the card. I know Frank Sanchez is on there, but that's the main card. Yeah, so Anthony McGlashan, what's happening with it? Salute. And like I said, y'all hit my like button so they can start sending out my notifications. Smash on my like button. But anyway, like I said, I want to get everybody picks for that fight. Who y'all got? Y'all got Luis Ortiz or you got Charles Martin? It's a good fight. You know what I'm saying? Solid fight. It's not a mismatch. Not a mismatch at all. Solid fight. We don't know if, you know what I'm saying, Luis Ortiz, he ain't been that active at all. He's not been that active. Who y'all got? Coach, what's happening with it? My man Omega Red said he got Ortiz. Grind Hard Sports Nation said he got Ortiz by KO. Bruce Gold, salute. Salute to the brother Bruce Gold. Clarence McClain says Ortiz by TKO. Crush the Legend say King Kong. What is Ortiz? Is he 42 now? 41, 42 now? Let me pull up Luis Ortiz. Because Charles Martin, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes he show up, sometimes he don't, but we don't know. Is Luis Ortiz going to get old overnight? Luis Ortiz is 42 years old, y'all. He's 42 years old. He was born March 29th, 1979. Luis Ortiz older than me. Trust me. I know. Ain't no way that Luis Ortiz is still the same Luis Ortiz that he was even when he fought Deontay Wilder the first time. You feel me? He's 42 years old. No, I think Luis Ortiz is a much better fighter than Charles Martin, but he's still 42 years old. I know he slowed down a lot. He's been knocked out twice. He's been knocked out twice, and he's going, and that takes a toll on you, especially when you're 42 years old. So let me see. Todd Swindle said he got Ortiz by TKO. Leon Robinson says that means he really 45. Leon Robinson said that means he really 45 because of the fact is that, them Cubans, a lot of them lie about their age. They're a lot older than what they really say they are. You feel me? So he might be 45. You dig what I'm saying? I don't know. Nah, he's 42 years old, 503. You dig what I'm saying? He's 42. He'll be 43 in March. I believe so. And salute to the Queen, Sheena, in that Cash App. I appreciate you, Sheena. Much love to the Queen, Sheena, in that Cash App. And I don't celebrate Christmas like that, but happy holidays to you. So yeah, that's up there. That's a dinosaur in boxing. 42 is a dinosaur in boxing. Y'all gotta understand that man almost as old as Floyd Mayweather. You dig what I'm saying? He almost as old as Floyd Mayweather. So yeah. And I believe, like I said, he turns in March, right? This year, I mean next year, in a few months, in March, Luis Ortiz will turn 43 years old. He'll be 43. That's old. Now, a lot of y'all picking him to stop Charles Martin. I don't know about that, y'all. I don't know if Luis Ortiz is going to go in there and stop Charles Martin at 43 years old almost. You dig what I'm saying? Mr. Mechanical said he might be older than Floyd. We know Floyd is 44. Real talk, because we know the history of the Cubans and them, basically faking their age. Cubans have a history of doing that, Some of them don't even know how old they really are. If you really know, when they get, when they come across over here to America, they lose all of their information. A lot of them don't even really know how old they really are, right? So with that being said, how old, like honestly, all jokes aside, if y'all had to guess, how old would y'all guess that Luis Ortiz is? Do y'all think that he's really only 42, or do you think he older than that? Really? You know what I'm saying? Let me get some numbers. Let me get some numbers in the chat. How old, if y'all had to really guess, all jokes aside, how old would y'all say that Luis Ortiz really is? It says that he say he's 42 years old. My man Iceman said 48. God dang. John Kramer says 49. Dog, y'all tripping. Miami Kid Jay says 44. Leon Robinson said 44. Bruce Gold say 45 plus. Anthony say 42. He think he say he 42. Mr. Mechanical say 44. Damn, man, y'all tripping. Bro said 50. 503 said he think he about 46 probably for real. Bo said he looked 42. The fans corner said he 40. He think he 46. Phil J say he think he 42. Devin Blocker say 40. Well, he older than because he say he's 42. So you know what I'm saying? His birthday say he's 42. So he got to be that or older. John Kramer says he might be 55. Nah, that man ain't no 55 years old, bro. 817 Boxing B say 42, bro. I believe it. Yeah, he could be. If you had to ask me, all jokes aside, right? I would say that he's anywhere between 42 and 44. You know what I'm saying? Once they come over here and you know what I'm saying, they ain't finna. Their age is not gonna be off by no 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 years. You know what I'm saying? That's not gonna happen. I believe that he's, you know what I'm saying, in between 42, what he say he is, and 44. In between that, in between that range. I mean, now, y'all saying he look old, but look at Frank Sanchez. A motherfucker Frank Sanchez say he's 28 years old. Ain't no way that Frank Sanchez is 28 years old. Look at this. Hold on. Because he Cuban. This motherfucker ain't no 28 years old. Bro, hold on. Let me pull this up for y'all. Hold on. Let me download this. Y'all need to see this. Anybody gonna tell me this man is 28 years old? Now, this motherfucker run alongside Luis Ortiz. You tell it now. If anybody done lied about their age, it's him. This motherfucker, look, come on. You gonna tell me this man 28 years old? Really? Ain't no way this man right here is 12 years younger than me. Ain't no way he's 12 years. This man right here, you telling me he's 12 years younger than I am. Look at this shit, bro. Now, if anybody lied about their age by 10 years, it's that nigga. Ain't no way Frank Sanchez is only 28 years old. Now, if anybody, now that's what it looked like when you lying about your age. That nigga old as that nigga look old as hell. Now I do got a partner I know, right? He in his 50s now, right? I think he like 51, 52 now, right? If you go back and look at him, his high school pictures, he looked 52 then, and he still looked 52 now. And I tell him, I said, well, one good thing about you, you never aged. I would pull his picture up, but I can't do it to him. If I did, y'all motherfuckers would be in tears right now. I would pull his high school picture up way back in the 80s when he graduated, and then I'll pull up his picture now. And the motherfucker looked like he was like 53 in high school. And if you look at him now, all the thing you can tell him is, hey, well, you didn't age none because you looked 53 way back in 1987 when you graduated, and you still look the same now. I don't know. I guess that's a good thing. Back then it was horrible because he looked old enough to be a lot of them fucking children's granddaddy. But now it's a good thing because, you know, I guess you could say he grew into his age. You know what I'm saying? My man grew into, he's still ugly in the motherfucker, but he grew into his age. Hey, yeah, Adonis K. Greg Oden was another motherfucker, right? I think Greg Oden, he had some type of sickness, bro. Ain't no way you was in fucking college looking like you was 54. And your knees was like you was 56. Motherfucking face looked like he was 54 and his knees cooperated like he was 56. If y'all know who Greg Oden was, yeah. I'm telling you, bro, dude had fucking wrinkles in his face. I'm telling, man, I can't do it. I wish I could pull up his high school picture. Y'all would trip out, bro. Y'all would trip out. I wish I could pull it up. But dude had fucking wrinkles all in his face. Motherfucking, I'm telling you. John Kramer said Greg Oden looked like a Neanderthal. Hey, y'all, yeah, man, I'm quit. I'm through playing with y'all, man. But yeah, so that's a solid fight. You know what I'm saying? That's a solid fight. I think Frank Sanchez old ass, he finna actually be on there also. So Frank Sanchez, he about to be on the undercard. You know what I'm saying? He about to be on the undercard. So, man, Emma, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know, Greg Oden was one of them babies and shit. You know, when you see an ugly ass baby and you know what I'm saying, and they got like the cover over the stroller, you're like, oh, that's the baby. Let me see. And they pull that cover back, and you're like, oh yeah. So what y'all got going on later? You don't even know what to say. Baby, ugly as hell. You looking at, oh yeah. He got a head full of hair, don't he? Look at him. He got a head full of hair. That's all you can say. Motherfucking baby look ugly as hell. Baby looking like a 90-year-old man and shit. You know, hey. John Craver said he went to school with a guy named Bam that was 21 his senior year. Shit, nigga. I remember I went to middle school with a nigga. The nigga was 16. That nigga was 16 in the 8th grade, almost about to be 17. Real talk. It looked old as hell. That nigga used to leave off of campus in middle school and go get 40s and shit. Back then, niggas was drinking St. Ives and shit like that. That nigga leave off of campus and go get a 40 at St. Ives. Hey, John Craver said my mama would have said, damn, that's an ugly baby. Oh, your mama cold-blooded. Hey, your mama cold blooded. Hey, Sheena talking about that's mean. Sheena, you know you didn't did that shit before. Oh, that's that. Oh, look at him. Oh, he got a head full of hair, don't he? But I ain't gonna lie, you know what I'm saying? Usually them babies be bald headed and shit. Let me quit talking. let me stop. Hey, let me stop. I ain't gonna lie. That's one thing I was always praying I didn't have no ugly ass baby. For real. I was like, Lord, please, one thing, let my baby come out healthy, and please don't let my baby come out ugly. Hey, for real. What you mean, 503? What you mean by low BB capping on people? Hey, what's happening with it, Batman? What's happening with it? Yeah, let me stop. I'm gonna stop 503. Let me stop, man, because y'all know I'm telling the truth. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. Y'all just trying to be nice and shit. Don't want to say nothing. Yeah, I have twins. Yeah, none of my kids came out ugly. You know what I'm saying? Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. None of my kids came out ugly, but you know. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So let's get into it. Let's get into it. A lot going on. It's a lot been going on. In boxing. Like I said, we got a card coming up. I think it's on Saturday. We talked about that shit already. I ain't really gonna shed too much light on that Vito Melaniki card, but I think for my man 503, he was actually cooking on a lot of the up and coming fighters that was gonna be on that card. So, you know, 503, I've dropped a link if you want to hop on here. I know you know a lot more about everybody that's gonna be on that card. No, actually, that wasn't 503, that was my man Tay. I was on Tay's show, and Tay was cooking about some of the upcoming talent that was gonna be on the card this weekend. But I can't remember what fights was gonna be. I knew some of them. But I can't remember what fights is gonna be on there on Saturday. And I'm not finna, search for that shit right now. I don't have it in front of me. But 503, if you want to grab the link, I know you might know. I know you might know the whole rundown of these cards on Saturday. John Kramer said, I'm done having kids so I can talk shit. Man, I'm through having. Me too. I'm the same way. I'm done having kids. Yeah, I'm done having kids. No more kids for me. For real. No more kids for me. And if my oldest have a kid, I ain't babysitting. 503, what's happening with it?
What's up with it, bro?
What's happening with it? Where you at, man?
Shit, at the car wash, man, getting my truck washed and shit, man, for the Christmas and shit.
Man, you ain't said nothing. I need my shit. I need mine's washed so bad, but it's been raining out here. So, when I thought about doing, I'm glad I didn't do it the other day because it's been raining. So you know how that shit go. You wash your shit, get your shit shining, then it rains. But 503, yeah. What you know about the undercards that's going on this weekend?
I mean, shit, the undercards is cool, man. It's a lot of little black guys on the undercard. You know what I'm saying? I like it. I got the young homies, Ray John Chang, Michael Angeletti. You know what I'm saying? It's a couple of the brothers on the undercards, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited to see. You feel me? So yeah, man. They got Kenny Sims Jr. on that joint too, man. So it's a couple of
you're right.
It's a couple of the brothers on that undercard, man. You know what I'm saying? Couple of brothers. They kind of mixed and mingled with this undercard. But I'm definitely excited to see Michael Angeletti. He was like number one in the Olympics. on the Olympic team, you know what I'm saying? But he turned pro, so he didn't get to go fight for a medal with Keyshawn now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm excited to see him. He out of Louisiana. We interviewed him. Me and State Ready. You know what I'm saying? He from New Orleans. I'm excited to see that young homie. Also, Lil Ray Vaughn. I think he's from like Jersey. He's on the East Coast somewhere. You know what I'm saying? It's a couple of the young homies on that undercard, man. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna keep real though, bro. I feel like a lot of people ain't really even talking about this. This fight this weekend.
You know, I talked about it a couple times on here, but see, and y'all hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? If y'all ain't smashed the like button, hit the like button, so they could, you know, start dropping my notifications to everybody. I talked about it a couple times, but bro, you know, what really kind of, you know what I'm saying, made me get a sour taste in my mouth about just this fight was that they put Vito Melanicki as the fucking main event, bro. I don't think that he deserved to be in that spot.
Well, technically, on paper he don't, right? But you gotta understand, they having that fight in Jersey at the Cardona Center, right? That's downtown North Jersey. And Vito is from that area. You know what I'm saying? So they trying to get a bunch of people to come out just off his name alone, right? So that's why because when Batman was saying it the other day on the show, I'm like, nah, bro, it's supposed to be Kenneth Sims Jr. Kenneth Sims is really supposed to be the main event because he got the bigger name than Vito. You know what I'm saying? He got more fights than Vito, but they put Vito on the joint because Vito gonna bring out that crowd. He gonna bring them Italians and then white people out to see him. You know what I'm saying? He got a pretty big name out there. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he's gonna fill up the motherfucking data center, but you know what I'm saying? He gonna definitely sell some tickets to the shit show.
Yeah, my whole thing is like they've been building him for a long time. They've been putting him in our face and putting him, you know what I'm saying? They gave his backstory, you know what I'm saying? They doing a big job to build him. And it's just like I said, man, like I said the other day, it's other talented fighters that's a lot better than him that's having to sit on the back burner.
But Key, come on, bro. You know why they doing that, bro. You know why they doing that. You know why they doing that, bro.
Come on, I don't like that. So I'm gonna talk about it.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna talk about it. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how I feel about it. That's my opinion on it. I don't like that shit. So
I don't like the shit either. But I know why they do what they do, bro. Like I say, PBC. You got to think about it. I ain't gonna even say half. I'm gonna say majority of the top dudes at PBC black. All of them, from Wilder, Tank, or EJ, Thurman. You know what I'm saying? You can say Danny Garcia, but you know what I'm saying? He ain't really no top dog no more because he didn't lost like what 2-3 times. You know what I'm saying? So they try to see. I know what the PBC doing, bro. They trying to find that next, you know what I'm saying, guy that they can cross over with. You know what I'm saying? Because they had Danny. You know what I'm saying? But Danny lost. He took a couple losses to early Sean. You know what I'm saying? So they gotta find that they trying to find that guy, bro. That's why I think they be, you know, they kind of playing with the Latino, you know what I'm saying, with the Latino fighters, and they doing this shit with Vito, bro, because they need that, you know what I'm saying? They need that guy. See, that's what I'm saying. Like Vito from the East Coast, just like Danny. So they want that East Coast, they want that East Coast market, so where you can put a nigga in New York, you can put a nigga in Jersey. You know what I'm saying? So they don't really got that no more because Danny didn't lost. So I think they're trying to rebuild that market, bro, for that crossover star, like Latino, white. But they already got the black market. Let's just be honest, bro. You both know that. The Tank and EJ alone, they can come to any black town, whether they're in the South, on the West, Midwest, DMV. You know what I'm saying? They can put them guys anywhere. So they looking for that Latino white boy type guy.
Well, they should have been doing that shit with Caleb Plant, right? Instead of fucking sitting him on the bench, you know what I'm saying? Having him fight once a year and then put him in there with a fucking Canelo when, you know what I'm saying, only fighting once a year and fighting nobodies and shit. They should have been trying to build up somebody with talent Don't try to just feed me some shit just because you think, okay, well, this kid, he got a little bit of talent in the color of his skin. Well, Caleb Plant, he been had a whole lot of talent. Why you ain't try to build him up like that? You see what I'm saying? I got a problem with that, bro. I got a problem with that. Did he have, was he too urban for y'all? You know what I'm saying? Because Caleb Plant been had a whole lot of talent. But, you know what I'm saying? Don't let me get in on that shit. But my man L Dub, he just actually sent me the rundown. L Dub sent me the rundown, man, of the PBC TV lineup card. It's salute to Money Brown TV in the building, and salute to the Queen Cassandra Mason in the building. So here's the whole lineup, right? Here's the whole lineup. It's and I'll go from the top to bottom. Michael Anderson versus Noah Lopez. I'm not familiar with them. Trayvon Marshall versus Brian Jones. Okay, I know who Trayvon Marshall is. Kenneth Sims Jr. versus Keyshawn Williams. That should be a good fight. I think this Levy's Gomez versus Clay Collard. I know them. Ray John Chance versus Elon De Seuss. I don't know who they are. Joey Spencer versus Limberth Ponce. Of course, we all know who Joey Spencer is. I don't know who is.
Hey! Check out Ray John Chance, bro. He's 5-0 with 5 knockouts. That's the young homie I was telling you about. He black. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He nice. He nice. Like I say, PBC got a couple of black young fighters that they trying to build too. It ain't a lot, but they ain't got as many as Top Rank, but they got a couple.
Yeah, you can't tell me they trying to build them if they I'm for real. You can't tell me that they trying to build them, right? If they put them on cards that you don't see them on TV, and then once they start getting a little buzz, then they put them on the shelf and they fight once a year.
No, he been fighting. Yeah, he got 5 fights.
You didn't hear what I said. You didn't hear what I said.
You said he ain't been on TV. Now he been on TV.
No. I said once they get on TV, and then once they start getting a buzz, then you put them on the shelf, and then they only fighting once a year. You see what I'm saying? That's what they're doing with a lot of these fighters. I'm not talking about him in particular, but I'm saying once these fighters start getting a little name, then they start putting them on shelf. You be like, man, what happened to such and such? We ain't seen him fight. And then you go look, and they ain't fought in a year and a half. So if you're gonna build them.
You think them boys getting that Gary Russell treatment?
A lot of these fighters.
That's what you saying.
A lot of these fighters is being. I see it clearly, bro. A lot of these fighters is getting done like that on PBC.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
see what I think PBC main problem is, bro. They don't focus on the up and coming guys. Like they focus on the like the guys that's
already
like
made.
Yeah. See, and then this is my thing too. Like in Barbershop Conversations made a post about this. How the fuck do Gary Russell only fight one time a year, but Sebastian Fundora just fought, you know what I'm saying, not even fucking 4 weeks ago, and he's gonna fight Lubin again.
Right.
But you ain't but check this out, Key. You only put Lubin on that. Lubin only fought one time last year, bro. If I'm not mistaken.
You only ever fight on one time a year.
Yeah.
You don't never see Lubin fighting. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying, bro. You got, and then we know who the fuck Joey Spencer is, though. And I like Joey Spencer. You know what I'm saying? I've known Joey Spencer since he was like 16 years old. Like Joey Spencer, but come on. Joey Spencer ain't that fucking, he cool. He ain't that goddamn talented. But we see, you know what I'm saying? So Joey Spencer been on a lot of them PBC cards. Headline and all of that shit.
Yeah, he the co-main event, bro. Like I say, man, they trying to. I know what the play is, bro. They trying to use Vito and Joey to bring that white crowd in, bro. That's what they doing. You gonna throw a whole bunch of other, little black guys, Latino guys on the undercards in the prelims and shit, but they using Joey and Vito to bring that crossover demographic in, bro. That's what they doing. That's why, think about it, bro. You ain't really seen Joey Spencer in no tough fucking fight like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, George Spence, I have seen him in a tough fight. He almost lost to somebody he was supposed to beat, or did he lose?
Exactly. And ever since then, they ain't fast tracking him. You know what I'm
Joey
saying?
Spencer, bro, he's been pro for a while now. I remember talking to Joey Spencer, and I remember him telling me, I was like, man, you gonna go, you know what I'm saying? You gonna stay in the amateur route? He was like 16. He's like, nah, man. He's like, I'm finna just turn pro.
Yeah. What he got like 16, 17
he's been pro
fights?
since 2017, 2018.
He should be doing what 10-8 rounds now, right?
Yeah, he's 13-0 right now. But he's 13-0.
Okay. Yeah, that's not. See, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like one thing I like about how Top Rank do it, bro. I say, nigga, you got a 25 minimum with Top Rank. You know what I'm saying? And if you're really good, they might, you know what I'm saying, fast track you by 15 fights. And by that 15, 16 fight, nigga, you're gonna be like Teofimo. You're gonna be fighting the champion. You know what I'm saying?
But see, if you have that skill, like me,
Right.
I don't give a fuck if these motherfuckers is white, pink, or purple. But don't try to feed somebody down my fucking throat just because of their skin color. If I can see and y'all can see that they not that talented like that. You know what I'm saying? They don't have the skills that the next motherfucker is, but you trying to feed him because he is a certain color and he ain't the color that y'all want him to be. You feel me? But this man over here got way more talent than he do. That's all I'm saying. So whether they white, black, or Mexican, or Cuban, or Dominican, whatever the fuck they is. Now I can understand if they like don't speak English, right? I can understand if it's like, okay, well, he talented, but we got to hold back on trying to build him because he don't speak no English. So he not going to appeal to the American fan base. You know, I can understand that. Because shit, I hate when them motherfuckers don't speak English and they got to translate everything they saying. And you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, the translator ain't saying everything they saying. Like Canelo. Motherfucker be trying to translate for Canelo. Canelo will stop and be like, no, say it all. Say it all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't like that shit.
Hey, let me ask you this real quick, bro. Not to cut you off, but which company right now going into 2022 do you think got the best fights so far?
The best fights?
Best fight, best cards. You know what I'm saying? How you feeling right now? So when you look on your schedule and you already know you got this fight, you got that fight, who you think doing the best right now? Top Rank, PBC. You know what I'm saying? Who you giving that to?
Well, I mean, so you gotta. It ain't really. I think you. So right off the rip, right? You think about Errol Spencer, your Danish Ugis, but we don't have no date, right? We ain't got no date. We know they gonna fight, but we don't have no date, right? Then you got we same thing about Lubin and Sebastian Fedor. I like that fight. You got you also got Jermell Charlo and Brian Costano. So PBC has the best, right? If you going like, okay, you writing down the fights that we know gonna happen, but you don't got all the dates. Yeah, PBC do. But we talking about young up and coming talents, like you said. They pretty much, you know what I'm saying, focus on the fighters that's already made. Because see, they came in and they was building. When they came in the game in 2015, everybody we was all like, God damn, bro, PBC, like PBC this and PBC that. Because and we was like, and we getting this shit free. We get to see Adrian Brown on NBC. We get to see that nigga with the shag on NBC. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody fucking with PBC, but see, it's just like this. You feel me? It's like I open up a restaurant, right? And you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker, and soon when I first opened, you get motherfucking big ass catfish like this. You know what I'm saying? Big ass catfish like this is shit. Big catfish. You know what I'm saying? With the motherfucking greens, a gang of macaroni, mashed potatoes, and you like, man, I'm fucking with them heavy, bro. You start telling everybody about, you know what I'm saying, about my restaurant. Everybody about my restaurant. Now my shit big, you know what I'm saying? My shit big. Everybody fuck. Next, you know what I'm saying? Before you know it, you motherfucker getting a little bitty ass piece of catfish like this. You know what I'm saying? A little serving of greens, a goddamn dab of macaroni. And not only that, the price then went up.
Yeah,
That's what
yeah.
they did.
Instead of paying, you know what I'm saying, $40 for 2 people, you paying $100.
Yeah.
On
So
some Roof Chris Steakhouse shit.
Yeah, that's what PBC did. They reeled you in with great content. They had great content. They reeled you in, right? And you was like, damn, we getting all this shit free, and we fucking with PBC. We riding with PBC. You know, shit, PBC got the best promotional company, and he a black man. And then they just waited till y'all niggas fell asleep. Oh, they sleep now. They ain't gonna know. They ain't gonna know. You know what I'm saying? They sleep now, and then they fucking slid soda in they slid water in your goddamn soda. You know what I'm saying? They start putting half water and half motherfucking Kvassier.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying?
Like a motherfucker.
You know what I'm saying?
Stretching that shit, nigga. Yeah. Hey, but I'm gonna keep it real though. Like so far right now on paper, like them 2 fights Top Rank got, bro, with Jose Ramirez and Pedraza and Joe Smith and Caleb Johnson, them some pretty good fights, bro. Them some pretty good fights. Ain't gonna lie. Top Rank doing their thing. And then see what I like about Top Rank, bro, they build a fuck out them young prospects, man.
But they matchmaking fire, my nigga. They matchmaking fire, my nigga. And y'all smash on the like button. Y'all smash the like button. When you tune in, I don't give a fuck if it's an ESPN Plus, regular ESPN. When you tune in to they undercards, bro, they undercards be fire, my nigga. Like you like this shit is entertaining. And the zone, they be slipping up sometime, but for the most part, the zone, they undercards be fire too. Now PBC, I didn't cut a lot. I ain't gonna lie to you, 503. A lot of them undercards, bro, I didn't cut that shit off. Like, man, it's some bullshit. I'll turn back in a little bit.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm the same way. I'm gonna keep it real too. Like, especially like, for example, when that Lomachenko card was on, you know what I'm saying? The Big Baby, the Davis brothers, goddamn me, Xander Zayas versus that PDC shit.
Right.
Nigga, I'm watching Top Rank, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Watching Top Rank because they got way better fights.
Yeah.
And they will, you know what I'm saying? Hey, bro, they got a whole, I got a partner. My partner worked for Top Rank, you know what I'm saying? They got a whole bunch of talent, and you might think you a big dog, and you might find yourself in there, you know what I'm saying, with your dick in the dirt, bro. Fucking around, you know what I'm saying? Because, hey, sometimes they'll slip in, you know what I'm saying, a big underdog that don't nobody know about with one of their talented fighters, and you sitting here like, God damn. And it's a big upset. You think it's a big upset, but you just didn't know, you know? They got a lot of talent, bro, over there on Top Rank. That's one thing they do got. And like you said, 503, they display their talent. You know what I'm saying? Top Rank, they going to put you in the ring, and they going to find out who you are, because they going to put all their talent on display. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I'm telling you, bro. It's gonna listen. The only way the PBC is gonna be able to compete with them dudes, bro, is that your top guys at PBC, bro. You gotta put them top guys in two to three times a year, bro. Like Tank gotta fight. He gotta fight 3 times. Spence gotta fight 3 times. Wilder gotta come back and fight 2 to 3 times. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to bring Caleb Plant back. You got to bring David Benavidez need to fight 2-3 times. Like that's the only way you're gonna be able to compete with them, bro. Because Top Rank, they got too many fighters, bro. And I'm gonna tell you something.
And you're exposed on Top Rank, bro.
Yeah, and that's why. Yeah, and that's why motherfucking me, Bob Aaron didn't give a fuck about losing Derek Crawford. Because he like, the fuck I'm gonna keep losing money for fucking with this nigga when I got all these other motherfuckers where I can pay the bare minimum and I'm gonna do 1 million or 2 million, 3 million views every time these young boys fight. You know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
you got a Shakur Stevenson, you got a motherfucking Edgar Berlanga, Tio Primo Lopez, niggas talk that shit about Tio, but when Tio come back, bro, everybody gonna want to watch him because he just lost. So motherfuckers want to
Right.
see, oh damn, you know what I'm saying? Niggas want to see Big Baby Anderson. So it's like damn, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie, whoever's signing all that talent at top rank, but they need a bonus. You know what I'm saying? For real.
Right, bro. Right.
I
You know
want
what
to I
I'm
want
talking
to
about?
I want to ask you this, bro. Do you think the PBC should call Terrence Crawford and try to make him an offer, or should it go the other way around?
Well, it's like this, you know, and I'm gonna answer this as truthful as I can, right? And I'm gonna give you a scenario, right? So you asked me, do I think that PBC should call Terrence Crawford? Now, as in PBC, who are you speaking of? Who
Shit,
you speaking of?
the top dog, motherfucking me, Big
Al
Al,
Heyman? Al
Sam,
Heyman.
OG Sam, goddamn me, Marcus Watson, Brandon Watson, the big boys. You know what
Okay,
I'm saying?
if I'm Al Heyman, you know what I'm talking about? If I'm Al Heyman, right? And um you are Terrence Crawford, you know what I'm saying? I'm Al Heyman and you're Terrence Crawford. You Terrence Crawford, right? I got
Yeah,
millions. I got all my top fighters. I'm Al Heyman and you Terrence Crawford. Okay, cool. He got talent. I respect 503. You know what I'm saying? I respect 503. He got talent. But then every time I turn around, I hear 503 saying, fuck me, fuck my company. I'm hearing people come to me talking about that they feel that 503 feels like I disrespected him by giving him, a 2-3 fight offer deal, or he feels that I was trying to blackball him out. You know what I'm saying? So he feel fuck me and fuck my company. And now, you know what I'm saying, when he had a chance to come talk to me, he was like, fuck me. So he went over there and talked to Floyd. 503 was talking to Floyd instead of just, trying to sit down with me and hash it out and try to see, what I gotta say or what I got on the table for him. The fuck I'm gonna need to call 503 for? Why am I gonna need to call 503? Nah, matter of fact, 503, he need to be humble him fucking self. He need to come to me. He need to sit down, you know what I'm saying? And he either gonna apologize, you know what I'm saying? And we gonna get some type of understanding when we sit down, or I don't want shit to do with him. Fuck him. That's me. That's how I'm gonna feel. You know what I'm saying? Now, so what I'm saying is, why should Al Heyman have to call Terrence Crawford? You know what I'm saying? I think that you got to understand the position that Al Heyman is, right? I think that we look at Terrence Crawford and put him on some type of high pedestal more than what he really is, right? I'm out. Why the fuck I gotta call this motherfucker for? I'm a man at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, business is business, but we still men. You running around disrespecting me. We either gonna sit down like men, we gonna get some understanding, and then we can do business, or fuck you. I'm gonna do exactly what you said, right? I was doing in the first place. Fuck you. You ain't getting shit. You ain't touching none of my fighters over here. But you come and apologize. You can clarify that shit that you said. That's just me, bro. And that's just being human. So if I don't know how Al Heyman feels towards Terrence Crawford, but at the end of the day, you got to think that man's still human. You ain't. I'm pretty sure 503. If your enemy, you know what I'm saying, jump you, right? You know what I'm saying? If he jump you with 3 other niggas, you know what I'm saying? When I'm pretty sure when Christmas come around, nigga, or something, you ain't going up to your enemy house and giving him no motherfucking presents. Like, oh man, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? I know you jumped me with such and such and them, but man, you know, man, he go a few gifts for you and your kids. You ain't finna do that shit. And ultimately, if Al Heyman does that, that's a present for Terrence Crawford. That you giving him a payday. He needs you. He need your fighter. Now, on the other hand, I know people might look at it well, that's Errol Spence. He helping his fighter Errol Spence out. You could look at it like that, but is Terrence Crawford Errol Spence's only option, or is Errol Spence Terrence Crawford's only option? You dig what I'm saying? Gotta humble yourself.
And listen, I was saying the same shit. Yep, a couple of days ago when I went live, I'm like, bro, I know people want to put Bill in position and
hold on real quick. Nardi Cash, I ain't from the West Coast. I'm from down south. I'm from Arkansas. I live on the West. I live in the Midwest now. I mean the Southwest now, but I ain't from the West Coast. Go ahead.
Yeah, yeah, man. My boy is a Southern boy, hell, man. He just West Coasting right now. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. I was saying the same shit last couple days ago, man. And I'm like, bro, do people not realize, bro, if this fight don't happen, you know what I'm saying? Errol Spence don't still be the top dog, you know what I'm saying? Simply because, bro, all the best is on PBC, at PBC, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? From 147 to 154, majority of the belts is at PBC got all the belts at 154. So let's just be honest. And bro, I'm gonna keep it real. Maybe this is just me being from Houston and Texas and shit. Maybe I'm a little biased. But I ask you this: if Errol Spence and Jermell Charlo was to fight, let's just say Charlo come and beat Castano, right? Beat him the fuck up in February. With that fight, will Errol Spence and Charlo be just as big as Errol Spence versus Terrence Crawford? You know what I'm saying? If Errol go to 154.
You asking me that. First of all, I don't think they will ever fight each other. You know what I'm talking about? But if somehow that fight was to happen, you know what I'm talking about? I like if that fight was to happen, bro, that shit bigger than Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence. It's actually a bigger fight because you got that back, like, damn, they was once best friends, now they fighting. You could build that shit so many different ways.
Yeah.
I don't think they'll ever fight, but you could build that fight so many different ways. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, I don't think that shit will ever happen, though.
But see, that's what I'm saying, though, bro. Errol Spence, all the best is at PBC, right? So, when Errol Spence moved to 154, if him and Jermell Charlo, you know what I'm saying, ever do decide to fight, bro, you know what I'm saying, which they probably won't, but if they do, bro, he gonna make just as much as money fighting fucking Charlo when he would Terrence Crawford. You know what I'm saying? Or they can build any motherfucking fighter at 154 for EJ, bro. Because once again, PBC got all of the best at 154. You know what I'm saying? And they got majority of the fighters at 154, bro.
So, and y'all don't get this twisted. Yeah, we want to see the motherfucking Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence fight more than anything. But we just saying, you know, we just saying, you know, y'all got to put yourself in a businessman's shoes and y'all got to put yourself in a man's shoes. If a motherfucker running around talking bad about me like that openly, and there's people talking about fuck me and all that shit, bro, you're not finna eat shit. You know what I'm saying? You ain't eating. If you need me to eat, you gonna fucking starve. Straight up and down. And I'm gonna tell Errol Spence, hey, bro, I feel you. Y'all can do what you want to. So if you know what I'm saying, hey, I'm gonna give you the go ahead to make the fight happen. If you want to go, you know, with him and make the fight happen. But I'm gonna tell you, I ain't putting no money up for this motherfucker. That's what and I'm keeping it 100. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? So you can holler at him, you can tell him to come sit down with me, have his people, we could all sit down, we can get an understanding, or I'm not putting no money up for this dude. I'm not paying him shit.
Yeah. I mean, like I say, man, I want to see the fight, bro. You know what I'm saying? I was just picking your brain to see how you felt about the shit. You know what I'm saying? But I most definitely want to see it, man. And however they got to get it done, whether Bud called them or you know what I'm saying, they called Bud or EJ called Bud, you know what I'm saying? Bud called EJ. However the shit go, you know what I'm saying? The shit got to happen, bro. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. It's like I say, man.
Well, speaking of that, right? Speaking of that,
yeah.
Keith Thurman, he just got done, you know what I'm saying? He was talking recently, and Keith Thurman said, you know, he said, hey, the Errol Spence fight is still much bigger to him than the Terrence Crawford fight. That's what Keith Thurman just said. They was, you know what I'm saying? They asked him about Terrence Crawford. He said, shit, I want that EJ fight because the EJ fight is still a way bigger fight to me than Terrence Crawford. So
shit, I don't blame him though. He right.
So that's a question. If Keith Thurman, because we forgetting Errol Spence got a lot of options, bro. And if Keith Thurman start looking like one time again, Keith Thurman go out there and he motherfucking spark out Mario Barrios. He get to talking that fucking Keith Thurman shit. I'm back, and you know what I'm saying? Don't duck me, son. Earl, where you at? Don't duck me and talking all that shit he do. Bro, fans, we have a short attention span, bro. Our attention will go right back to Keith Thurman and Errol Spence, especially if motherfucking Terrence Crawford is over there talking about some, I ain't gonna never fight him. It'll never happen for 60-40. Well, nigga, our attention will go right to Errol Spence and Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman have a mouthpiece on him to make that happen.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm gonna keep it real. I want to see Errol Spence and T. Bell for Undisputed, but I'm gonna tell you something, my guy. If Keith Thurman come up in this bitch and knock my boy Mario Barrios the fuck out, and he jump on that microphone and get to talking to Errol Spence shit, and Bell still playing games, nigga, sign Mr. Keith Thurman up, man. Sign him up.
I'm telling you, you know what I'm saying? So, like I said before, these motherfucking Bud Crawford dick riders and think that he can do no wrong, you know what I'm saying? I'm a boxing fan at the end of the day. I'm not finna be crying and whining and hey, you know what I'm saying? What they need to understand, dog, is Errol Spence does not need Terrence Crawford because it ain't like he gonna be sitting out in the cold with no big fights if he don't get Terrence Crawford. Yeah, we all want to see that fight, right? But you know what I'm saying? What's his name? Goddamn Bud Crawford, right? Bud Crawford needs the Errol Spence fight because who else he got, bro? All them fighters, if he ain't gonna get an Errol Spence fight, what the fuck make him think he gonna get a Keith Thurman fight? They both with PBC.
Mm-hmm.
If you saying no to Errol Spence, what makes you think, right? And or this, right? This even more, right? If you saying no to that, you don't want to directly do business with Al Heyman, right? You going over there to Mayweather, but because you don't want to talk to Al Heyman, you feel some type of way towards Al Heyman. Hey man, dude look like Black Fight fan for me. I said, God damn, I was finna say, what up, Black?
Yeah, bro, he shot the shit out of me.
Hey, me too, bro. I thought I was Black Fight fan for a split second.
Who that, Keon? Who that?
I don't know. I ain't really never seen the brother, to tell you the truth, but you know.
Yo, what's up, man? It's Anthony.
What's happening with him, man? But he put his camera on, so I let him up on the panel. But and let me finish real quick. So if you don't want to do no business with Al Heyman, well, Keith Thurman, he with Al Heyman. If Ugas fuck around and pull an upset, he with Al Heyman. You know what I'm saying? Boots is right there. You talking about you don't want to do no business with Al Heyman? Well, you know, Boots is there and he with Cameron Duncan. So it don't really make no sense to me, bro. You know what I'm saying? It really don't make no sense to me. Okay, Kanai Pascal, bring your bitch ass up on the panel. I'm dropping a link for you, right? Bring your bitch ass up on the panel and let's have a gentleman discussion. Bring your bitch ass up on the panel and we're gonna discuss this. Man, we could discuss it. I'm gonna let you get everything you need to say off your chest. But ain't gonna be no typing in the chat. And I want you to explain, right? I want you to explain what you're trying to say in the chat. Simple as that. So yeah, man, because if you ain't fighting Boots, if Virgil Ortiz is backtracking like he don't want to fight, because we talking to big fights for Terrence Crawford. If you ain't fighting Boots, Virgil Ortiz backtracking like he don't want it, right? And Josh Taylor is a fighter that's coming up from 140 pounds. What other big fights do Terrence Crawford got on the table? You talking about Jermell Charlo. We heard him call out Jermell Charlo before, right? Okay, if you move up and you fight Jermell Charlo, who is Jermell Charlo signed under? Who's Jermell Charlo with? Al Heyman. So I don't understand his play. What's your play? What is you doing? It's fuck Al Heyman. I don't want to do no business with him, but all these fighters that are your biggest fights is with Al Heyman. Yeah, Sheena. Sheena say come to the table and eat or starve. So eventually, you're going to have to go sit down. And if I'm Al Heyman, you're going to have to, you know what I'm saying? Apologize. You're going to have to apologize. Or you're going to starve over here. As long as I got all of the big fighters over here, you finna starve. Catman 785. I don't know. I never said nothing about no Spence and Canelo. Spence got a whole lot of other fights, and it don't got to be Canelo. Yeah, Adonis K3 said PBC got 147 and 154 locked down. Truth. It's the truth. But anyway, you know, Keith Thurman, like me and 503 said, Keith Thurman and Errol Spence, that could be a big fight real soon. You know what I'm saying? Before you know it, motherfuckers could be talking about Keith Thurman and Errol Spence again. And the reason behind all of this is because if y'all seen my video, you know, Terrence Crawford, people came on there and they said, and they tripled down and they said that he said he not fighting Errol Spence, not today, not tomorrow, not next year, not never for 40%. He said it ain't happening. He not doing it. Hey, okay, cool. And another thing I want to address, right? One thing I do want to address is I want to address this Terrence Crawford and Jerron Boots Ennis thing, right? And I hear a lot of people got different takes on this, you know, because obviously Terrence Crawford, as far as a big fight, everybody else is sold up. Jerron Boots Ennis is out there, right? Jerron Boots Ennis is out there. Now, so I said, okay, well, shit, he either could sit out and wait for Errol Spence. If they going to come to a verbal agreement to where they going to make that fight happen, he can sit out and wait on Errol Spence or your Danis Ugas win. The Errol Spence, your Danis Ugas winner, right? If he going to want to do some business without him, he can sit out and wait for the winner of that fight, or he could fight Jerron Boots Ennis in between time because ain't nobody else around. Nobody else is around. Now, a lot of people saying, well, nah, we don't want him to fight Jerron Boots Ennis because Jerron Boots Ennis might fuck up the fight between Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford. Jerron Boots Ennis, you know, he might beat Terrence Crawford. A lot of people saying that. Even Terrence Crawford fans are saying that. Nah, we don't want to see him in there with Jerron Boots Ennis. But these same people wasn't saying that about Errol Spence. And so my whole take on this, right? And I really thought about it. I'm for the best fighting the best. So if Jerron Boots Ennis can beat Terrence Crawford, well, Terrence Crawford wasn't the best. Therefore, we need to see Errol Spence, if he beats Ugas, fight Jerron Boots Ennis. Simple as that. I'm not finna, I want to see the best fight the best. If the best is Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence, I want to see that fight. If Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence ain't the best, well, shit, give me who the best is. I'm not holding on to no shit. I'm holding on. I want to see the best fight the best. So if Jerron Boots Ennis is the best, and he fuck around and fight Terrence Crawford, and I would be saying the same thing if it was Errol Spence. If Jerron Boots Ennis would, if this was Errol Spence in this position, right? And Jerron Boots Ennis fights Errol Spence and he beats him. And then Terrence Crawford is the next best. Well, then I want to see Crawford and Jerron Boots Ennis. Errol Spence wasn't the best. Okay. He wasn't the best. I want to see the best. So in this case, if Jerron Boots Ennis fight Terrence Crawford, I'm not finna sit around and talking about, oh, I don't want to see that fight because he could fuck up the Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford fight because he might beat, you know what I'm saying? He might beat Terrence Crawford. Okay, well then Terrence Crawford wasn't the best. Cool. Get him up out the way and put Jerron Boots Ennis and Errol Spence in there with each other, and that's the best. Y'all want to see the most popular fight. I want to see the best fight. So whoever that is, whoever it may be, make it happen. So nah, it ain't no protect Terrence Crawford from Jerron Boots Ennis. And I'm not saying that Jerron Boots Ennis would beat Terrence Crawford. I don't know. You got to go in there and we got to make it happen. We don't know if Jerron Boots Ennis got the dog in him that Terrence Crawford do. We know he got the skills. You know what I'm saying? We know he got all the skills in the world. But when it comes down to the 10th, 11th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th round, do he have the dog in him that Terrence Crawford has? Can Jerron Boots Ennis go to deep waters and turn it up on somebody like Terrence Crawford? I don't know that. I'm not betting on Jerron Boots Ennis to beat Terrence Crawford when I ain't seen this man with his best competition was fucking goddamn Sergey Lipinets. So, with that being said, let them fight. Let's find out. Yeah, we don't even know what his chin is like. Let them fight. Let's find out. It ain't no, nah, he might upset. You know, he might beat Terrence Crawford. Okay, well, if he beat Terrence Crawford, oh, well. Oh, fucking well. He beats him. If Errol Spence gets beat by Jordanis Ugas, well, Jordanis Ugas was just better on that night. Oh, fucking well. He got beat. Rematch or move on. We still seeing the best fight the best. We are still seeing, I want to see the best fight the best. I'm not in the fucking protection committee. For real. I ain't in the protection committee. Because one way or another, we got to find out. We got to find out one way or another. Boxing has got too soft, and boxing fans got even softer. Just what it is. So let's move on. Let's move on. And like I said, I'm gonna put the link in the chat. if you want to get on the panel and cook, you more than welcome. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be in here for a little bit longer. I ain't finna be on here for that long today. You know what I'm saying? A little bit longer, and then I'm gonna hop off. Y'all smash my like button. Y'all smash on my like button. If you ain't hit the like, make sure that you smash the like button. So yeah, so that's just what it is with me, man. And I thought about that. I'm like, why is everybody running around talking about that they don't want to see Jerron Ennis and Terrence Crawford because Jerron Ennis might beat Terrence Crawford? The fuck does that sound like? I wanted to see Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence because I felt that they was the two best fighters in the welterweight division. If they ain't the two best fighters, well, oh fucking well. I ain't getting what I want to see anyway. That's how I feel about the situation. You know what I'm saying? And I know a lot of people might feel different, but that's just how I feel about the situation. Oh shit. So let's talk about, man, what the fuck I put on the I didn't forgot what I put the title of the show was. Oh yeah, Devin Haney. Let's talk about Devin Haney and this whole George Kambosos thing, the WBC Mauricio Suleiman. You know, let's touch on this for a minute, because I told everybody, right? I tried to tell everybody. I told y'all a long time ago, I said George Kambosos' energy is changing. You know what I'm saying? I said George Kambosos' energy is changing. I told y'all that when he came face to face with Devin Haney. I said, I don't like that dude energy. He's starting to change. Where everybody was like, yeah, he said he's gonna fight Devin Haney, this, and that. And I still feel that way. Now, George Kambosos is coming out and he's saying, right, because remember, first he was saying that, you know I'm not undisputed. I know I need to beat Devin Haney to become undisputed. I don't even call myself undisputed. I'm the unified champion. And like Blue Blood said, George Kambosos, if you went to his Instagram, he had the unified world champion. Now he changed it to undisputed. But I told y'all this play was coming. I said Mauricio Suleiman is basically shitting on Devin Haney and telling you that the WBC belt that he has no longer means anything. They call it, what do you call it? The Pride belt? He has the WBC Pride belt. The fuck? What is the WBC? So it's a Pride belt. So basically you're telling me that Devin Haney, he just got this belt. It don't mean nothing. He's just holding it for his pride. That's just for his pride. That's what I get out of that. And I told y'all this was coming. I told y'all. Yeah, we let him, that belt no longer means anything. That's just a belt we gave to him to keep, you know what I'm saying, for his pride, for his ego. That's basically what you're saying. Or you telling me that it's the gay belt. It's either one of the two. But you see, they disrespected Devin Haney. They're disrespecting Devin Haney. Now you've given George Kambosos all this leverage. So George Kambosos is looking at the situation like, oh shit, I don't have to fight Devin Haney to call myself undisputed. Hold on, let me go erase unified off of my Instagram, and let me go ahead and put undisputed on my Instagram so everybody knows. And once again, I don't have to fight Devin Haney to become undisputed. Now, what does he say to Devin Haney now? He says, well, you know, undisputed, that's not important to me because I already am undisputed. Fighting Devin Haney is really not important to me now to become undisputed because I'm already undisputed. Shit, Mauricio Suleiman said, I'm undisputed already. What more do I have to do? Why should I have to fight Devin Haney if I'm already undisputed? That's what Mauricio Suleiman did. And he's shitting on Devin Haney every chance he get. Y'all didn't forget when Devin Haney said, I'll never get beat. I'll never let a white boy beat me, right? People say shit like that all the time, right? Devin Haney had to apologize, or we gonna strip you. Apologize. They made Devin Haney apologize. See, that was the first thing that Devin Haney did wrong. He should have never fucking went and apologized. He should have stood on what he said. Hey, I'm not apologizing. I said what I said. Yeah, I'm never gonna let a white man beat me. I'm not finna let a black man beat me. I ain't finna let nobody beat me. And yeah, that's how I feel. I ain't finna let this white boy beat me. I feel like that. I said it. That's how I feel. I'm not apologizing about nothing. So y'all can do what you want to do, but I'm not apologizing, right? Now, let me ask y'all this. When Teofimo Lopez, when he was in front of Devin Haney and he was saying nigga this and nigga that and nigga this and nigga that, right? He said nigga about 10 times when he was talking to Devin Haney. Now, did Mauricio Suleiman say anything to Teofimo Lopez? Did he one time come out and tell Teofimo Lopez, hey, you got to apologize for the words that you use? Shit. You know what I'm saying? You got to apologize for the words that you use, Teofimo. He ain't tell Teofimo he got to apologize. Now, I told y'all before, I said Mauricio Suleiman coming out saying what he's saying. I said now, and y'all go back. I said it on a couple of my lives. I said now George Kambosos Energy is gonna change because Mauricio Suleiman is making it to where he's letting George Kambosos say, "Hey, I ain't got to do shit. I don't got to do nothing to become undisputed because I already am undisputed." And he's making it to where that belt that Devin Haney have, it don't mean shit. I told y'all that. Now he called it the WBC Pride belt. Bruh, what the fuck is a Pride belt? This man might wake up tomorrow and say, you know what? Devin Haney can keep that belt because we're not actually going to recognize that belt no more. He changes every fucking week. He do what he want to. But Devin Haney, hey, I already told y'all what I think that the play that Devin Haney should make. He needs to make a statement. But hey, you know, what's happening with it, Batman?
What's up, Key?
What's happening, man? How you feeling?
How
you feeling, man? You still fucked up?
Yeah, a little fucked up. Still ain't got no energy, but the fever and shit gone. But, you know,
okay.
Shit coming out my chest. You know, I got bronchitis, so.
Did you get that coconut water?
Yeah.
Yeah. Drink a lot of that shit, man. But what you got on this, Batman?
Man, Devin Haney can't give up the belt. The only reason he can't give up the belt because of the lower his salary. The only reason he's getting this $3 million because he's a champion. So that's the only reason Devin Haney ain't give up that belt. But, you know, they carrying shit over there. I mean, Mauricio Suleiman just making shit up as he go along, man. And that shit crazy.
So because, I mean, like you saying, so you saying basically, right, he keeping the belt because he gets paid more.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I understand that, right? But at the end of the day, as far as getting fights, it ain't doing nothing for him for getting fights.
That's true, but which one you rather do? Get paid or get fights? I mean,
I mean, he got to make a stand. He got to stand on his ground, make a stand, and then you know what I'm saying. Eventually, you gonna get paid, bro. You keep doing what you doing. you gonna get paid. You got to stand for something, bro.
Yeah, he young enough.
Hold on, real quick. D-Lo 4-4 boxing. What's happening with it? Salute to you. He says Mauricio has a different answer depending on who you ask. Right, depending on who asked the question. Right, he got a different answer every time because when you continue to tell lies, you can't keep up with all the lies that you tell. So of course, it's gonna be a different answer every time because he's not never telling the truth. When you're not telling the truth, you got a different answer. He can't keep up with it.
Yeah, because last time on Fred joint, he said something different. When he first came out with the belt, he said it couldn't be transferable. Then they come back and say, which card requested that could he have it? That's why they made the transferable. Man, that shit, the nigga crazy, man. But, you know, but the only person who can get that is the white man or the Latino man. I mean, you know. So it's some form of racism going on. Then he say it ain't gonna be in every weight class. Why isn't it in any weight class? Which
Bro,
one of them?
I'm telling you.
Which one of them niggas make real money and pull in real venues that you gave it to? But Canelo.
Telling you, bro, we see what's going on, bro. You basically they just shit all on the title because Devin Haney have it, and they just basically this title don't mean shit now. We'll call it the Pride Belt.
But
the fuck is that?
But this is what he not saying. His Whichcomb is not undisputed because the other section of bodies is not recognizing that WBC franchise title. That's what he not telling y'all.
Right. And my man Drew Titan, Mr. Drew Titan, LLC in the building. What's happening with it, Big Drew?
Big bro, what's up, big bro?
Drew say Suleiman supports drug cheats, glove cheats, and is creating belts. Meanwhile, Devin had to apologize for what he said. What's worse, saying that about Loma or creating obstacles for black fighters? Exactly. That's why I was just talking about, Drew. You know what I'm saying? They made him apologize for saying that I'll never get beat by a white boy. But when Teofimo Lopez, you know what I'm saying, said all type of, I'm going to whoop this nigga ass, this nigga this, and this nigga that, he ain't say shit about that. He ain't make Teofimo apologize. So you see how this motherfucker is running. Mauricio Suleiman, the whole WBC is fucking crooks.
I mean, that's why these motherfuckers who got money in boxing need to take it over. The fuck? I mean, they need to put their money together. A couple of guys need to put their money together and take it over. Kick these motherfuckers, kick the old out. Some new guy around. Because if nothing new around, boxing going down in a minute.
Telling you, bro. I'm telling you, man. They do this shit right in front of our face. They do it right in front of everybody's face. Somebody needs to gather all the clips of Mauricio Suleiman, right? Talking about the WBC up. Somebody needs to gather that and make a video of all the different things that he said that the WBC franchise title was.
And I ain't even with this type shit, but motherfucking, man, the federal government need to get involved, man.
Right.
And I hate to say that, though.
You right, though.
I hate to say something like that, man.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying? Because it's like the black man ain't got a chance in boxing right now,
though. Sheena says, Keon, I know Devin said he wouldn't accept a franchise belt. And she says, I think he should change his mind, request the franchise belt so no other fighter can no longer use it to duck him. It's he says, is that doable? Well, nah, because Kambosos got the franchise belt. But he can't request for something that's somebody else already got.
Yeah, but also, motherfucking, when you go on a list, Kambosos is not undisputed. If you look up undisputed, he's not undisputed.
Yeah, but see, yeah, exactly. But that man's voice go a long way. You know what I'm saying? We know that because we know what to look for. But most people don't know that. You dig what I'm saying? That's why Kambosos could go on his social media and change his status from unified to undisputed because most people don't know that. Well, Mauricio Suleiman is the one that's around here talking. Oh yeah, he is undisputed. He's telling everybody that now.
But
Well,
now,
let's go and find all the footage of all of the different lies that Mauricio Suleiman has told, and let's put them together. Make him look like the fucking fool that he is.
Now, fuck Mauricio. Now let's go to the other section of bodies and ask them if is he undisputed. The IBF is not recognized.
We never, but see, the thing is, we don't hear from the IBF. We barely hear. We don't hear from these other sanctioning bodies.
Yeah,
Mauricio Suleiman, the one that's always, you know what I'm saying, front line.
Yeah, but somebody need to go put a camera in one of their faces and see if they say the same shit he's saying.
Ain't nobody going to Venezuela and you know what I'm saying, over there and shit like that. Drew Tight says the Olympics is canceling boxing in 2028. That's a fact. What makes people think that the pros are far from getting the same treatment? See, you need some straightening. Boxing needs some straightening, Drew. We need somebody like Dana White. I wish that Dana White had came in the sport. We need somebody like Dana White to come in the sport and kick the fucking dough down. Because it's a lot. We talk about Dana White not paying fighters and all of that. Well, hey, boxing, 90% of these fighters ain't fucking getting paid. They getting fucked over.
But like you said, man, motherfucking somebody need to create, just like Dana White created the UFC, somebody need to come in and create another boxing league. Motherfucker come create another boxing league, man. This shit that shit gonna die.
But most of these fighters, man, they like slaves, bro. They scared to move from their master. You motherfucker, most of these fighters like slaves and they scared to move from their masters.
I ain't gonna say that. I'm gonna say
shit. I will.
Motherfucker ain't got nowhere else to go but to
they ain't, you know what I'm saying? If they realize that they have the power, they all came together and made a move, but they ain't doing that. But see, they don't. It's just, man, they don't realize they are the product.
Because they never been hustlers. They
are the product.
They never been. Listen, you telling a guy that never been a take a chance or had a hustler's mentality to do something like that. These guys are dudes that been grown up, half of them grown up from the gym. Some of them ain't got their own fucking mind. They still listen to the motherfucker who they think got their best interest, but they don't. Half of these dudes are misconstrued, man. These dudes are fucked up for real, man. They don't none of these niggas see the bigger picture. But hey, man, that's on them. If they want to keep getting fucked, let them keep getting fucked. That's how I look at it.
I mean, it's gonna take one of these fighters to say, fuck the WBC and fuck your belt. And throw that bitch in the trash. That's a statement, bro. The rest of these fighters, they'll look at that shit and they'll come behind. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got to stand up. If nobody stands up, bro, no, Mauricio Suleiman and the rest of these fucking sanctioning bodies that's moving wrong, they're gonna continue to do it.
I just stop paying my fees. Fuck you.
They're gonna continue to do it.
Pay no
if
fees
you still paying to hold a fucking strap when they don't respect you and nobody stands up, they're gonna continue to do wrong because they're like, shit, I can get on camera, I can tell a fucking million lies. I could come back and tell you something different the next day. I could tell you something different the next week, and so on and so on. Because you know what? You know what, Batman?
Yeah.
You ain't gonna do shit about it. Now what? You ain't
That's
gonna
true,
do shit about it. Hey, Mauricio Suleiman. So you said this last time, and so what does this mean?
Somebody need to see.
You
You
ain't
be
gonna do
having
shit
people.
about it. I said what I said.
Everybody who be interviewing be just gentle with them, man. Nigga need to, man. Are you racist? Why is there for, man? A rack of questions need to come from that fat motherfucker. But hey, man, I be telling motherfuckers, man, like PBC was about to do, make their own belt. That's what they need to do.
You know how the NBA and NFL players get shit done? You know how they get shit done?
They got union.
And they all come together and they fucking strike because they understand we are the product. Without us, y'all don't eat. Y'all can't eat without us. They think it's these fighters, they think it's the other way around. Nah. These promoters and these net, they don't eat without you. Y'all the product. If you're not around, they don't have shit. They starve. So they need to realize that these fighters need to start coming together. They can form their own union. But see what the thing is they got too many big fucking egos. They don't want to, you know what I'm saying? You heard Mickey Bay said all them dudes at Mayweather, this is what Mickey Bay said. He said they all fucking broke. He said they run around and they pretend like they have money. He said them dudes is hurting. But when you see them, they got fake jewelry on, fake Rolexes and Cartiers and all type of shit. But they hurting.
Yeah,
So their ego want to let their egos, right? They got a big ego. They ego too big to come together with all the rest of the fighters and say, you know what? Let's form our own fucking union. Let's make some shit happen. We are the product.
Yeah, but half of them dudes Mayweather picked to be on his team. Ain't nobody come to fruition but Bottle Jack and Javante Davis. Half of them niggas was bust.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, hey, bro, nothing gonna change until these fighters get together. They get up off this fucking, you know what I'm saying, they thrones and the egos that they have, they come together and they, really sit down and make some shit happen, bro.
I don't even think it's ego. I think it's fear, man.
It's what?
It's fear.
Yeah, it's fear and ego. Because I mean, you gonna tell me that Terrence Crawford would go to the table and sit down with the rest of the fighters and try to make some shit happen? Fuck no. So, and I'm just using him because don't make it. I ain't trying to single Terrence Crawford out like he the only one that got a big ego, because he definitely don't. But I just use his name because he's a well-known name in the figure that everybody gonna know who I'm talking about, using an example. Or just any, you know what I'm saying? Anybody. It has something to do with both. It's fear and it's their egos. But they need to come together and do something, right? D-Lo 404 boxing. Fans can't do shit but stop fucking buying pay-per-views and stop watching the fights and stop paying for it. At the end of the day, the fan is not the product. The fighter is.
The fighter, the product, but the fans are what the fuck the product needs.
Yeah, so if the fans gonna do something, then only thing we could do is stop watching and stop paying.
Yeah,
okay, if you ain't gonna respect, if the WBC is not gonna respect Devin Haney and the rest of these fighters and these sanctioning bodies continue to do wrong, you know what? If it's a WBC fight involved, we ain't watching it.
But what? How many fans? I mean, how many races you can get to do that? Is what I'm saying. How many races you go? I mean, how many races you can get together and make that stand from a fan perspective?
Yeah, but so like at the end of the day, these fighters got the more power, right? These fighters got more power than anybody, right? These fighters got more, and they need to use it. But until they realize that ain't shit finna change. You know what I'm saying? Mauricio Suleiman, he gonna come next week and he gonna tell you something different. And what the fuck you gonna do about it? Nothing. Dwayne Freeman, what's happening with it?
What's going on with you? What's going on, Batman?
What's up, Dwayne?
Yeah, man.
What comment she look my bad, Dwayne. I'm gonna let you cook. Let me reply to Sheena's comment. I didn't see, I gotta scroll up. I don't know what comment she talking about. Okay. She says, how can they say that? She says, how can they say that undisputed Trump's mandatory and not allow Kambosos versus Haney fight? Neither fighter should be able to fight anyone else until they fight each other, right or wrong. Well, nah, because so the thing in this situation, if they haven't mandated the fight, well, okay, so when they say mandatory trumps, but undisputed trumps mandatory. So basically, when they say undisputed trumps mandatory, right? That means it's like if two fighters have agreed that they want to fight each other for a undisputed, right? Two fighters come together and we both agree that we want to fight. Now, I might have a mandatory and you might have a mandatory, but we actually both want to fight each other and we agree that we both want to fight each other. So that trumps, right? That trumps the mandatory that I might have and what you might have. But in this case, it's not the case because Kambosos is not agreeing that he wants to fight Devin Haney. Devin Haney is the only fighter that's agreeing that he wants to fight Kambosos. Now, if Kambosos come and say, I want to fight Devin Haney, well, then that's the case. But you got to have both of the fighters saying that they want to fight each other. And that's not the case right now. Kambosos is not really saying that he want to fight Devin Haney. So that's how that's the way that's working, Sheena. So Dwayne Freeman, what's happening with it, man?
Man, what's going on with you, man? I mean, just like you saying, man. Just like you and Batman was saying, man, they need to come together and start their own boxing organization because you got the blueprint. The Paul brothers that showed you the blueprint. You don't need none of the promoters. You don't need none of that. You can do it yourself. Every one of these fighters got a YouTube channel, got a YouTube page or Instagram page or a Facebook. They can promote their fight on social media. And a fighter like Devin Haney and Gary Russell, they come together and say, okay, well, you know what? We're going to do this on our own. We're going to put our money together and get a venue and promote this fight. And we're going to put my brothers or put Gary Russell brothers on the card and stuff like that. They could sell 250,000 pay-per-views with Gary Russell and Devin Haney fighting. And they're going to make roughly about $17, $18 million just them two fighting. And they splitting the money they sell because they the ones that made the fight. Not no promoters, none of the sanctioned bodies, none of that.
And you're right, but see, the thing is like what Batman said. Most of these dudes, they don't have a hustler's mentality. They not business minded, so they don't know what it is to have to put some money up to make some shit happen and then get your shit back on the back end. You feel me? They don't know nothing about that. They have no idea what that is. They used to sitting around waiting for a motherfucker to give them some shit. They don't know about nothing about having to put a whole bunch of money up, right? Making some shit happen and getting your shit back on the back end. They don't know nothing about that. So it's kind of like it's foreign language to them.
Yeah, but Floyd gave them the blueprint. Dog.
That don't mean that they took it in.
No, I'm just saying. Floyd gave him the blueprint. Floyd was broke as shit for real. When he met Al Heyman changed Floyd Mayweather's life, man. I mean, it is what it is. If these niggas don't see that their talent is what makes people want to look at them. That's like when Tank get out of Floyd contract unscathed with a zero, he's gonna be a millionaire because he got his own promotion company, That's all he gotta do is link with somebody that got a network. Come on, man. These dudes, man, like I said, they used to motherfuckers doing shit for them. They don't know how to get on the ground. The only thing they know how to do is fucking beat up a punching bag, man. These niggas don't know how outside the ring. They don't know what the grind about, man. But you know,
Nah, you're right. You're right. But you know, until they really get together, you know, because all these fighters ain't dummies. That ain't what we saying. But they need to put their pride to the side. They need to get off that scary shit, and they need to get together, bro. They need to get together and realize that we can really actually make some shit happen. Like, bro, these motherfuckers, they sit around and they see this shit. You think that we the only ones that they don't see what's going on, but ain't none of them, right? They ain't got big enough nuts to speak up, but they all in their own world. They'll see Devin Haney or whoever else getting fucked over, but your favorite fighter, they not gonna fucking say nothing about it. Well, shit ain't got nothing to do with me. That's where the pride is. Ain't got nothing to do with me. Shit, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do over here. It's no unity.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, nobody else is going to say something until it's happening to them, and then that's when all of a sudden now they want to say something. But when they saw it happening from the beginning, nobody wanted to say nothing. But once it happened to them, now they want to say something about it. So I mean, they gotta nip it in the bud at the beginning. Don't wait until it happened to you. Stop it before it get a chance to happen to you.
Right. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it don't affect me. I'm good over here. Shit, I'm getting my money. That's how they think.
but you know, half of them dudes, they not dummies. They just scared, man. They scared. I work for this money. What if I put this money up, this shit fail? Instead of saying, fuck it, man, I'm about to take this money, man. Let me call such and such. Man, let's do this, man. And they that's what these niggas scared of, man. If they buck the system, they know they out. If the shit don't work, they know they out. But let's see if this shit work. Come on, man. We the product.
All it really take, bro. All it really take is one stand-up ass dude that got respect from all his peers to start fucking going around and making them phone calls to all the other fighters. That's all it takes, but ain't nobody, but everybody's so individual minded in boxing. That's all it really takes is one fighter that got a buzz, that have respect from the rest of his peers, that say, you know what, I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna move some shit. You know what I'm saying? Let me get together with all of the rest of the fighters that I know. It's easy. They all can get in contact with each other easily. You got social media, you got all type of shit, right?
The person you talking about,
they can make a move.
The person you talking about, that's Earl, but Earl on the high horse. He ain't got to do that. I mean, he should.
It could be Earl. It could be any of them dudes. You know what I'm saying? That have a name, that already have money, that's been established, because it's hard. So, and Dwayne, man, you know what I'm saying? Because we understand it's hard if you barely making crumbs to make a move like that, because then it's like, you know, these guys got ego. They're like, shit, man, this dude ain't talking about nothing. He ain't even getting no fucking money like that. Like, of course he be the one that want to stop us from getting money, but it's gonna take somebody that already is big and has money to make a move like that and to get together. And my man K Savoy says, yes, because right now, how many other boxers are coming out to help Devin? Exactly. You see what I'm saying? But he gotta help and he gotta speak out too. But Drew Titan says business people take risks every day. Right. Fear is not an option. Right. But see, they want to sit around and they want to wait for somebody else, right? They want to wait on somebody else. Nah, they got to realize what's going on right in front of their eyes. Other than that, you know, shit, we could get on here, we could talk about it, we could scream and yell until our fucking lungs, right, go out. Ain't gonna do nothing if they not willing to make a move. They ain't willing to make a move and ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? Shit ain't gonna never change. I mean, how did the NBA, you know what I'm saying, first get a players union? I'm pretty sure they came together and was like, hey, some shit need to change. Players, the NBA just didn't fucking come out with the NBA and then, you know what I'm saying, came out with the players union with the NBA. Nah, the players came together and made that shit happen, bro. Football too. The league wasn't created with a players union.
Man, wasn't nothing created with a union.
Right. But they got together and they realized what was going on. And we need to make a change. You know what I'm saying? They got together, they realized what was going on, and we need to make a change. But you know, hey, what do I know? You know what I'm saying? What do I know? Well, I know. I don't know, you know. But man, let me get y'all last words. Dwayne, I'm gonna go to you first, man. Let me get your last words, Dwayne.
Yeah, man. I mean, like we said, man, these guys need to swallow their pride and just come together and do what's best for boxing. Because the way it's going to end up eliminating all our good fighters, and they're going to just promote the fighters that they want to promote. They're not going to promote the fighters that everybody know is the best or whatever, or that should have the opportunity to be in that situation. So I mean, they just gotta come together and swallow their pride. But until they do that, we're gonna keep getting the same stuff that we're getting right now. But I mean that's all I got. Y'all can catch me on boxing matchups.
Yeah, let them know. Let them know the full name and let them know what time to catch you at and when to catch you at, Dwayne.
Man, like I said, boxing matchups underscore Dwayne Freeman. I come on Monday through Friday at 2 o'clock. I haven't been on this week because I'm getting ready for Christmas and everything. But I'll be back starting next week at my scheduled time, 2 o'clock, Monday through Friday.
Eastern time, right?
Yes, Eastern time.
2 o'clock Eastern time, right? Yeah. So make sure that if y'all ain't sub to boxing matchups with Dwayne Freeman, make sure that y'all go sub to his channel now, not tomorrow. Now, also, my man, Batman. Let me get your last words.
Shit. Motherfucking man, like you were saying, man, these dudes need to hurry up and get together. But I know why niggas ain't together, because boxing is an individual sport. Motherfuckers competitive. But y'all niggas need to get busy savvy, because y'all getting the wrong motherfuckers rich. The motherfuckers who need to get the most riches out of this fucking thing is the motherfuckers who been putting in the blood, sweat, and tears through their whole fucking lives. But you know what I'm saying? Some of these dudes are scared when they get to that level. They so fucking scared that, damn, man, if this shit don't work, I'm gonna be kicked out and be blackballed. But you know what I'm saying? Y'all need to just take that risk, man. I mean, I'm as a fan, I know what it's gonna do. It's gonna move the fans over to y'all, because y'all are the product. Don't nobody want to see Al Heyman. Don't nobody want to see Bob. Don't nobody want to see Eddie Hearn. Don't nobody want to see them guys, man. They want to see the product. But hey, man, you can't tell that to a scared motherfucker, man. But that's all I gotta say, Keith.
Yes, sir. And I appreciate everybody once again for tuning in, coming on here, showing love. You know, if you celebrate Christmas, I hope that y'all have a Merry Christmas if y'all celebrate it. I don't myself, but you know, happy holidays to everybody. Love, peace, and blessings to you too, Sheena. And we will be back. We'll be back on Monday. I appreciate everybody for coming through. Y'all already know how I do. There you go, talking that boxing again. Y'all hit my like button, and I'm gone.